If you want to learn how to trade cryptocurrency, forex, stocks, and much more, be sure to check out TrendSpider. Link is in the description and the comment section. TrendSpider uses automated technical analysis algorithms to perfect your trades. Once again, link is in the description. This is not financial advice and invest at your own risk. Hello everybody, it is the Naughty Investor here coming at you with another video, guys. If you enjoy cryptocurrency related content, be sure to hit the subscribe button and leave a like on the video. Now let's get into today's news. So starting off with the first story today, very interesting. Bank of America's job posting hints it hired a dedicated Ripple specialist. Okay, so this is very interesting. We all know about Bank of America. We all know about Ripple. This is very interesting. The United States' second largest bank appears to have hired a specialist for an implementation of blockchain-based payments network Ripple. Bank seeks Ripple team lead. According to a job description on professional social network LinkedIn, as of October 10th, Bank of America had stopped accepting applications for what it calls a treasury product manager for Ripple. Quote, this role leads the product management team for the Ripple project, a decentralized ledger technology-based solution to cross-border payments market to GTS clients. The job description reads, continuing, quote, the incumbent will be responsible for driving product strategy and growth, overseeing daily product management routines, and overseeing the development of new initiatives that result in an innovative and highly competitive product offering. This move suggests that Bank of America is joining the increasing number of banks eyeing Ripple in some form. It also filed a patent related to the technology in July, warming up to crypto. Despite its size, the bank has traditionally been hostile to cryptocurrency, blocking account holders from completing transactions in previous years. But the perspective seemed to get overhauled in 2019. As Cointelegraph reported, Bank of America submitted a patent for digital currency wallet in August. It also joined R3's Marco Polo blockchain trade platform in September. The Treasury product manager candidate meanwhile must have experience in the payment sector, but cryptocurrency knowledge is not a specific requirement, according to the posting. Now, we all know how job postings are. They'll say something's not a specific requirement, but, you know, it basically is. So I think that they just did that because they wanted, you know, to not sound as, you know, frivolous and how much they want. But more than likely, they accepted someone who has a traditional background in finance and management and, you know, banking, right? But also is knowledgeable about cryptocurrency, because you have to have some knowledge of blockchain, some knowledge of cryptocurrency if you're going to be the head of their Ripple department. So very interesting. Bank of America, we're going to start seeing this more often, guys, with old traditional banks beginning to actually accept cryptocurrency as a, you know, as a actual method, and blockchain as an actual method of, you know, transacting value. And Bank of America is just one of the first traditional banks that is going to be, you know, kind of being more progressive in that sense, whereas some banks are still very hostile to blockchain, still very hostile to crypto. But Bank of America, I think, is actually, you know, fairly progressive in the sense that they're willing to try new things. They're willing to actually give things a shot, and obviously they're really excited about Ripple because they would not be pouring money into this, you know, hiring more people for this, if they weren't believers in Ripple's vision and the vision of XRP. So very cool news there. Next up, I'm not going to read this whole article. I just wanted to kind of give a summary on it. This was a very good article from Reuters, and it basically talks about all the gains XRP has made in commerce in the past year. Okay, this is a very good article, I thought, and I wanted to cover. I read through it. I'm not going to read through it here because it's stuff I already have talked about, but it was a very good article, and it basically just talks about how there's all this hype for Libra, there's all this excitement for Facebook Libra. Meanwhile, in the background, there's Ripple and there's XRP making all these gains in the commerce, you know, department of finance, right? All these partnerships, all these banks, all these remittance services, you know, in one one way or another partnering with Ripple or utilizing XRP. And this is a very good article. It summarized things very well. I'll try and, if I remember, I'll link it down below in the description if you guys want to read it. But again, it's stuff I've already covered on the channel in the past, but I did want to just kind of give a nod of approval. I thought it was well written. I thought it was a fairly good article. Next up, we have some good news for the Bakkt launch. We all know off the bat, there's a lot of FUD around Bakkt, a lot of people complaining about Bakkt, and we kind of have a bit of a turn now where we have a 796 increase in Bitcoin trading volume overnight. This has hit a new all-time high. No, if you're an XRP holder, you might be thinking, well, who cares about Bakkt? Why is this good for XRP? Here's the thing. Right now, as it stands, we want Bitcoin to actually get more mainstream adoption, even if you don't even care about Bitcoin. And the reason for that is because it sets the psychological standard in people's heads. When people see any cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, any cryptocurrency on an actual like Wall Street regulated exchange, that's going to actually bring a lot of people to like look their heads over at XRP, at Ethereum, at other cryptocurrencies and say, all right, there's something here, there's something going on here. So even though you might be watching this and saying, all right, well, I don't care about Bitcoin, this is still important. This is still important because you actually do want to see Bitcoin and Bakkt, rather, more so Bakkt, succeed, okay? So let's run through this article a little bit. The Bitcoin Futures Exchange Bakkt just hit an all-time high in traded contracts. Yesterday, the exchange had some 224 Bitcoin in volume just a day after it posted an all-time low of 25 Bitcoin traded. In the past week, Bakkt was thought to be struggling. After all, its volume significantly tapered off as being in crypto reported previously. Its second week of trading saw its volume flatline to around 50 Bitcoin a day, leading many to wonder where these so-called institutional investors for Bitcoin even existed at all. Bakkt's trading volume exploded alongside Bitcoin's rise. This is a tweet from Bakkt Volume Mat. This is on Twitter. Daily summary of Wednesday's Bakkt Bitcoin monthly futures. Trading contracts up 796%, new all-time high. Day before was only 25, so that is a very large increase. Is this a new trend? It remains to be seen whether Bakkt can keep up this momentum. Given that the exchange experienced a volume spike largely due to Bitcoin's price breakout, a serious dip could further depress trading volume to what it was previously. From 2018 onwards, the launch of Bakkt was among the most hyped events in the entire cryptocurrency industry. Thus far, it does not seem to be having much of an impact on price other than the double-digit drop it suffered just a day after launch. Again, the point I made in my Bakkt video, I put out a video not too long ago called We Need to Talk About Bakkt, and the point I made was this. If you're looking at institutional investors, you're not going to expect Bakkt to be explosive right off the bat. That's not how institutional investors operate. Anyone will tell you that. Anyone on Wall Street will tell you that. Institutional investors are usually more adverse to risk, and they're not going to just pour money into Bakkt, using Bitcoin futures contracts, and they're not going to just do that, right? It's going to be a slow and steady increase. Some days there might be spikes, yes, but everyone was, throwing their arms up. Why isn't there this big explosion right off the bat? Guys, these are people who have spent their whole lives studying, stock markets and investing and trading. They're not going to jump in, pour their life savings in, overnight. This is something they're going to dip their toes in the water and slowly get more into over time as they see the value there. So I made that point previously. I just wanted to reiterate that, but very positive news for Bakkt. A nice spike. Again, is it going to decline? Will there be some declines? Of course, but it is nice to see there is some spiking happening on certain days. Next up, let's do our market overview. So total market cap is at 229 billion US dollars. Bitcoin dominance is at 66.9%. Bitcoin's up about 2% today. Ethereum up about 2%. XRP is down. That is just profit taking happening because of yesterday's, dramatic surge. Will we go a little bit lower? It's possible, but if we could solidify above 25 cents, I will be happy. Biggest gainer today is Ren, up 16%, followed by Ravencoin, up about 10%. Biggest loser today is Nash Exchange, down about 9%, followed by Chainlink, down about 8%. Next up, I want to do some TA on XRP, just going over the technical. So right now, as it stands, XRP, even though it's down today, is still in a bullish movement. And we can, study this very clearly from the Vortex indicator. We see this blue line is still above this purple line, right? So we're still in a bullish trend. And on the MACD indicator, despite that things have gotten a little bit closer for my comfort, this blue line is still crossed above this orange line. So both indicators showing we're still in a bullish trend. On top of that, RSI is not into overbuying. It's still very steady, which I like to see, because if it went into overbuying, I would say, all right, it's definitely, time for a big pullback. I think there's still room to run here, guys. I can't predict the future, obviously, but I still do think there's room to run in the short-term bullish trend, even though the price has, come back a little bit. But we will see what stands right now at the price of XRP is at about 27 cents. If we hold above 25 cents, I think that's positive. Okay, I want to hold above 25 cents. Again, we're still in this price channel. We broke above it a little bit right here. Once we break above this 20, right over here, around this 27 cent mark, okay, or 28 cent mark, we will then be having the 100-day moving average to break, okay, which is another key level that you have to look for. So keep your eyes out on that. Not too much to talk about with the technicals. That's it for the video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, share it. If you want to get this software I have up on my screen, link is in the description and the comment section. It's very affordable. You could get it on a subscription plan. And if you do buy it through my link, you do help support the channel because I have an affiliate with them, and that really helps me out. And you get an amazing software that you could use to trade cryptocurrency, stocks, forex, whatever you need. This has everything, guys. Definitely check it out. Link below in the description and the comment section. I will catch you guys next time, and as always, have a great day. If you want to learn how to trade cryptocurrency, forex, stocks, and much more, be sure to check out TrendSpider. Link is in the description and the comment section. TrendSpider uses automated technical analysis algorithms to perfect your trades. Once again, link is in the description. This is not financial advice, and invest at your own risk.